continue with the daily chants. Page 3. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Saravana Bhava, Saravana Bhava, Saravana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Saravana Bhava, Saravana Bhava, Saravana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Raksha Mam. Jaya Guru, Shiva Guru, Hari Guru Ram, Jagat Guru, Param Guru, Sat Guru Sham. Om Adi Guru, Advaita Guru, Ananda Guru. Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Satgurunathaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Satgurunathaya. नमो भगवते विष्णुदेवानन्दाय ॐ नमो भगवते श्रीगुरुनाथाय ॐ नमो भगवते विष्णुदेवानन्दाय ॐ नमो भगवते श्रीगुरुनाथाय ॐ नमो भगवते विष्णुदेवानन्दाय ॐ नमो भगवते Gopika.
Page number 5, chant number 8. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om. Jaya Guru Omkara, Sadguru Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Brahma Vishnu Sada Shiva, Har 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 Mahadeva. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara. Om. Jaya Guru Omkara, Jaya Jaya Sadguru Omkara.
Siddhant.
Page 10, chant number 59. Jaya Shiva Shankara Bam Bam Hara Hara.
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 Hara 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 Bol Hare.
Har 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 Bol Hare.
Hara 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 Bol Hare.
Har 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 Bol Hare.
Shiva 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 Adi Sundara.
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 Hara 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 Adi Sundara.
Har 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 Adi Sundara.
Hara 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 Adi Sundara.
Har 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 Adi Sundara.
हे परमेश्वरा दया करो.
हे परमेश्वरा दया करो.
जय शिव शंकर बम बम हर हर.
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 हर 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 बोल हरे.
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 शिव 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 आदि सुंदरा.
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 हर 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 आदि सुंदरा.
हर 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 आदि सुंदरा.
हे परमेश्वरा दया करो.
हे परमेश्वरा दया करो.
जय शिव शंकर बम बम हर हर.
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 हर 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 बोल हरे.
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 शिव 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 आदि सुंदरा.
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 हर 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 आदि सुंदरा. हर 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 आदि सुंदरा. हे परमेश्वरा दया करो. जय शिव शंकर बम बम हर हर. जय शिव शंकर बम बम हर हर. हर 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 बोल हरे.
हर 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 हर
Shiva 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 Adi Sundara. Hara 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 Adi Sundara. हे परमेश्वरा दया करो. जय शिव शंकर बम बम हर हर.
Momi, page 9, chant 46. Atma Ramananda Ramana. Atma Ramananda Ramana. Atma केशव हरि नारायण. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. आत्मा रामानंद रमना. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. आत्मा रामानंद रमना. आत्मा रामानंद रमना. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. भव भय हरना वंदित चरना. 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 रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन. रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन. रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन. रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन. आदि नारायण अनंत शयना. आदि नारायण अनंत शयना. सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण. सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण. आत्मा रामानंद रमना. आत्मा रामानंद रमना. अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण. रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन आदि नारायण अनंत शयना आदि नारायण अनंत शयना सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमणा आत्मा रामानंद रमणा अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमणा आत्मा रामानंद रमणा अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण.
Close your eyes. Few moments of silence. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bolo Satguru Sivananda Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Guru Vishnudevananda Maharaj ki Jai. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Namah Shivaya. Good evening, everybody. How are you? No sound. Good. Great. Amazing. Ooh. Nobody's asking me, selfish. I'm super fine. Thank you. Okay. So we have a birthday baby among us, and Annette Brett Clausen. Where's the baby? So I request Nadraji to give away the gift. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Happy birthday to you. Okay. So Annette, where are you from? You're from Denmark. Okay. Is this your first time to... Okay, to the ashram, yes, but not to India. Okay. Welcome to Kerala. Welcome to Sivananda Yoga Vedanta Dhanwantari Ashram. You are in God's own country. Okay? Yeah. So, what is the purpose of a religion? PTC, you had this in your class today. So now they will shoot the answers. I'm talking to yoga vacationers. How are you, first of all? How are you? Good? One of the best courses, I would say, because the seeking happens and there's no, you don't have the tension of an exam, no pressure, nothing, you know. The journey is very smooth and you take your own time to imbibe into the studies, you contemplate on it, you debate about it. Very good course that is, right? Any newcomers today, first of all, in yoga vacations? Just, you arrived this evening? Okay, your good name? Sigo. Sigo? Sigo. From? London. Belgium. Okay, welcome Sigo. You too, welcome to God's own country and to Sivananda Yoga Dhanwantari Ashram. Okay, have a very pleasant, is this your first time? Oh, fantastic. Okay. So, yes, yoga vacationers, what is the purpose of any religion for that matter? Anyway, I'm going to be very specific about Hinduism, but in general, I am getting many answers. Nice. Yes. To remember what? Wow. That's a wow. To remember who you are or to know who you are. So it's like for you, you know who you are, you just have to remember that. Okay. There's another answer that was. G, you are TTC. Okay, it's okay, you can tell. Professor, yes, Professor. Okay, similar, right? To help you realize or to know who you are, basically. That's what you're telling. Everybody is convinced with that answer? Yes? Any alternate thinking about it? Different thought process here? So when I was in Madurai Ashram, I was sitting here on the stage like this, and my Bhagavad Gita teacher, he was my teacher in TTC, Thiru Nagaraj. He's from Tamil Nadu, but he lives in Delhi. He comes from Delhi, and one of the senior most teachers in our organization. He was sitting there like that on the chair, and I happened to see the side post, and I will never forget, so vivid in my memory. And then he said, what is the purpose of Hinduism? Very straight question he asked. I'm going to copy the same thing and I'm going to present here. What's the purpose of Hinduism? He asked. Until then, I had never thought about that actually. And I was wondering, what is this? Okay, very interesting question, but what is the answer? He gave this answer, which I'm going to copy the same word by word. The purpose of Hinduism is to live a life in such a way that you are not born again. How straight? Very straight. Live a life in such a way, make sure you don't come back. Right? What does it mean actually? What does it mean? From this one line, you can draw the entire Vedanta from this. This would be the opening line of it. Though it looks like the bottom line, in a way, this is also the opening line, because to seek an interpretation of this one line, we'll have to understand ourselves. I have to understand my friend. I have to understand my next person. I have to understand the entire universe. I have to understand all the beings. I have to understand what started when and how one ends. Everything has to be understood to understand this one line. Live a life in such a way that you are not born again. Right? So, to not be born again, then the question comes, what makes us being born again and again and again and again? Right? That's the question. Jean says karma, straight over. High level answer, that is karma. Okay. Karma is a very generic word. Karma, see, I am taking this thing and putting here. Karma is action. Action. Action is karma. Right? You are referring to the theory of karma, I guess, right? Okay. Well, I'll keep your answer, which is a high level answer. And some other voice I heard from there. Desire. What makes us been born again and again is desire. I can debate on that also, refute. For example, I keep my desire. Now I have a desire. Let the war in the war zones come to an end now. 9:15, 9:20, I want the war to end. It's my desire. Is this so wrong? For this one desire, is he going to make me born again? It's a very generic word, right? Desire. Yes? We have many desires, okay? How do you want to classify them? Okay. Louder, please. Someone can help me pass that answer here?
Unfulfilled desire. Unfulfilled.
Unfulfilled desire. Okay, okay. The unfulfilled desire can make me born again. Yes, we have the story of Bharata there also, not even a concern, King Bharata at the time of his death. In fact, Natarajji told me that story. First time I heard it from Natarajji. The time of his death, he thought of a deer. He sympathized with a deer. In the next birth, he was born as a deer, it seems. Right? In fact, I was thinking about this after seeing Jaimit, the boy who's among us, who started practicing yoga in his intrauterine life itself. Right? I'm trying hard not to think and get inspired about him. While I'm being inspired about him, if I pass away, I'm afraid I'll be born as a Jaimit in the next Janma. So I don't want that inspiration also now. Okay? Could be a desire. Yes. Could be unfulfilled. Yes. It may help me born again. Okay, so what? Let me be born as a Jaimit and I become an attained yogi. Good life, no? So what? Not more than desire. I'm very happy with this answer, desire, that you are giving, because it's one word that we forget. But I'm very happy that you have got the maturity enough and you are understanding the subject in such a way that you are able to throw this answer. Sir, hats off to you. There's one more thing. Yes, G. Okay, that's an ATTC answering. Fine. So, is experience makes you be born again? True. True experience, what? Like my question is, what makes us be born again? The desire to experience, you mean? Is that the reason we are being born again and again? Okay, so we can never stop it? How? That's the question. How? When will that happen? When will that happen? Priyanka says, when all our experience, when we are done with our experience, in a way, we can derive that answer. Here is where a jnani gets tired. You know, the awakening moment of a jnani, what life is this? Every time I'm born again, every time I'm getting a new family, every time I'm having a mother and a father, there is a spouse, there is someone to deal with, there are new friends, I'm eating the same food, I'm wearing the same cloth. There's a nice lines from a hymn in my native language. It comes like that. The same food I'm eating every birth. The same clothes I'm wearing every time. Every single time I'm getting. They didn't refer to this fabric. They refer to this fabric. Each and every time I'm getting a new layer. I'm tired of it. That is when a jnani wakes up. So, when they want to stop that experience, a jnani is born. In that frustration, a jnani is born, they say. Again, back to the question, what makes us stop? Or what is the root cause? Yes, Nirupama and yes? Dispassion. Good, okay, counted. Ignorance. Okay. The duality of life. You're giving very high funda answers, which is nice. Okay, I would still look for a simple answer. Juliet, when you realize everything is same is when you are not born again. Okay, you're somewhere coming. So which means when you think everything is different, you are born again. Can I put it like that? Because I am asking, my question is, what makes you... Yeah, that's what you mean, right? Okay. Everything is different is a reality. I am different. This fellow is different. This fellow is different. It's fact. It's fact. We have to accept the fact. No? This. Okay. So be it. Be so. Creator is same. Be so. But we are all different. Raji is different. Anisha is different. Yeah, I understand. Maybe I'll help you. It's an I word. I word. Yes, Pantu, Panguri, yes, Panguri. To stop the suffering. Who is going to stop the suffering? Of whose suffering? Mankind's suffering. Who is going to do that? How is it possible, Pankuri, for one of us to end the mankind's suffering? I appreciate your the willingness to do that, but Dalai Lama once said there are two kinds of problems. The question is why worry? There are two kinds of problems. One, the one which you can solve, why worry? Two, the ones you can never solve, why worry? We have our limitations in solving the problems, right? So suffering, mankind's suffering is a very big project, very, very big project. I'll come back. The reason, what is our fundamental problem? The I word. Yes, Nirupama? Ego. I word, G. I word. I. No, it's not ignorance. The second alphabet, D. Huh? Yes, Tina. Is it from Tina? Identification. Very similar to what all of you said, but you were coming close. Right? All of you added to this, yours was like topping. The answer is ice cream. All your answers were like toppings on it. Identification. What is this identification business about? What is this identification?
Me, myself.
If I call Siddhant, how is TTC going, Siddhant? Siddhant is like, me, TTC, can't you see? You're colorblind, green t-shirt. I am from yoga wellness course. Right? I'm a trainee, I'm getting trained in yoga wellness, not TTC. Right? Correct? Identification. Exactly. What are the identifications are there?
I, me, myself.
There is my good friend who's serving in Uttarkashi. I know the name, but I'm purposely telling. So, how are you, Rama? How is Uttarkashi Ashram? So, but my question is not to, how are you, Rama? So, I'm looking at Shreyas, but I'm using the word Ram. I'm calling him Ram, right? Shreyas gets offended now. 1 month she'd been talking to me, she doesn't even know my name, right? Name is an identification. That's why a great poet sang, what is in a name? A rose is a rose is a rose, right? Name is an identification. Like this, how many identifications we have? Thousands, exactly. Of the 1,000 identification, what is the most deep-rooted?
Name and form.
Body, yes, but which part, which aspect of body? Which aspect of the body? No, G, no, G. No. Which aspect of the body? Which aspect of the body? No, face. It's not the face.
Your thoughts and mind.
Brain? No, it's not the brain. It's not the soul. Soul, we are talking about body. Which aspect of the body? Okay. We all had dreams, right? Giving you a clue. We all had our dreams, right?
Subconscious.
In your dreams, have you ever dreamt of yourself as an opposite gender? Has it ever happened? Even in your dream, you are still the same gender. Lawrence, has it happened to you? Yes. It has happened. Not in the dream? Not the dream at night, but the dream of the day. Sometime in the daytime. The dream that is nap. Nap, during a nap. No, the dream that is nap, this illusion that when you were awake? When I was awake. When you were awake, in your conscious mind? Yes, the illusion that is okay. That's possible, Lawrence. That's possible. I'm asking about the dream which is dominated by the subconscious mind. It is generally recorded that nobody dreams of themselves. Even if it was recorded, it's quite a negligible percentage, at least for statistics' sake, I'll say. We always dream of ourselves as the same gender. Think about, try to recall. That's never happened. Which means the most deep-rooted identification that we are holding is the gender. It has never changed. Why it is the most deep-rooted? Because that is the first thing that entered the womb. For 1 week or 10 days or 2 weeks after we got conceived, we were genderless. We didn't take up any gender. And it took a week or 10 or 2 weeks, embryology will confirm it, for the gender to be determined in the womb. So the first identification of this purest of the purest womb, the first identification that entered is the gender establishment. And that's why it is the most deep-rooted, not easy to let go. And such being the case, how difficult the task is to not identify us, to cut the wheel of birth and death. How difficult the task is, you can know. So the secret is out, how to cut it, but the process is not easy. Do you understand? And to achieve this, what is available now? You have a buffet of 4 paths. The 4 paths of yoga. We just have, these are the techniques the rishis have given. How do we enter? And in that, how do we achieve it quickly? What helps us to dissolve the identification? Service. Service helps us to. That's why Swami Sivananda's teaching, among the 6 words, what are they? TTC, you should be shooting the answer. Exactly. Serve, love, give. So service, serve. First, Swami Sivananda kept that. Serve, love, give. It's easy to remember because the first 3 is for the others. Purify, meditate, realize is for one's own self. It's your own practice. But the first 3 is for the others. When you start prioritizing others in anything and everything, that is the only way you can dissolve yourself. And the many layers of us to be dissolved. Does it make sense to you? That's why Ramana Maharishi said, the purpose of the question, who am I, which we were talking about. The purpose of the question, you said no, to identify who am I is why the religion's purpose is. But he answered, for who am I, if that is the question, what is the answer to that question? We have intelligent answers for that. What is that? Who am I? If I have to answer that question, what is the answer? Sachidananda. Good. Who are we actually? Who are we actually? Brahman. Okay. Even the A word, Atman. So these are all technical answers. But Ramana gave a very interesting answer to this. The purpose of the question, who am I, is not to find an answer, but it is to dissolve the questioner. You understand the difference? It is to dissolve the questioner. Not an easy task again. So this dissolution of one person, of the questioner, starts by dissolving all the identifications. I have an interesting reading here where Swami Vishnu suffered identification, which was addressed by Swami Sivananda in his early years as a disciple. Just few lines, which I would like to read it to you, and with that we will conclude this. I wanted to learn Hatha Yoga. Swami Vishnu is telling this. This happened soon after he met Swami Sivananda. Most of you know the story where Swami Vishnu refused to prostrate and Swami Sivananda prostrated. You know the story. And after that, what happened? Swami Sivananda asked Swami Vishnu to stay in the ashram. Stay. And immediately Swami Vishnu obliged. Yes, I will stay. He gave the word. Now, Swami Vishnu says this, I wanted to learn Hatha Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, and so on. So I thought, Master must have seen something in me, some greatness. I thought he was going to initiate me into Kundalini Yoga, and I would be able to raise my Kundalini. Swami Vishnu's early ages, 20 years, these lines, his thoughts when he was 20 years old. That's why I've been practicing yoga for more than a year and a half Now, I think now I must be ready for such a deep initiation. With this false notion, I accepted his request and stayed at the ashram, not knowing Master's real intention. The next morning, to my amazement, Master asked me to go to the guests' room to pick up their soiled clothes and wash them in the river. Right? A young man who has gone to the ashram, known for Hatha Yoga, and a great master there known for yoga, one of his disciples is joining there with an intention to be identified as a yoga teacher, yoga professor, whatever. But the task given to him was wash the clothes of the guests. I had been given the job of cleaning the clothes of the guests. I could not comprehend why master should give me that type of a work. You must not be able to understand it. You may not be able to understand it because you've been born into a different type of society. When you are born in India, in an upper class caste, you are told not to do any type of menial work. Since childhood, you would have been told this. It's put into your brain. You can't break out so easily. I thought, what is the use of all this washing clothes? I came to learn yoga. I came to awaken the Kundalini. I came to see God. But Master had his own way of training. By asking him to wash the clothes, what is Swami Sivananda trying to do here? Dissolve what? Dissolve ego, thereby dissolving the identifications. You understand? And that's why for us, even this Sivananda Ashram here, which is known as an academy for Hatha Yoga, worldwide, it has its reputation as a Hatha Yoga academy. But if Hatha Yoga is the pearls that you see, the unseen string beneath the pearls is actually Karma Yoga. It is the Karma Yoga which is the live wire of this organization. Though it is known to the outside world, but internal operations is completely a Karma Yoga operation. And the weightage is that of all the 4 parts, this is the one which dissolves the ego, because you put somebody else in that place, in your place, where you backseat yourself. It's a direct, hands-on laboratory training to dissolve the ego. The risk of other parts is that as a Hatha Yogi, pure Hatha Yogi, the ego can boost. That's why Patanjali said, surrender to God even before you attempt asana. Otherwise, asana can bloat the ego. Surrender to God, otherwise it's risky. Sage Patanjali did that, said that. He proposed Ishvara Pranidhana first, then only asana. Right? So all the parts, bhakti can give ego. Bhakti can give ego. Jnanam can give ego. Wisdom can give ego. It is these 3 parts are for one's own self. It is a karma yoga which makes us reach the others instantly. Okay? And that's how we dissolve. This is one path. If you are able to handle it by synthesizing and synergy of all these parts, then also the process is easy, which is what all your courses, whether Yoga Vacation or TTC, is based on, right? By having a synergetic experience of all these 4 parts. Okay? So with this message, we'll sleep on this idea today. Thank you very much. Om Tat Sat. And for tomorrow, why are you clapping? So tomorrow
will be satsang as usual at 6 o'clock. Some people have signed up for the Kanyakumari trips, so if you could please come outside the reception by like 10 to 6. Bus should be ready. Please bring water, some sun protection, because we'll be out in the sun during the day. It can be very hot, particularly down in Tamil Nadu, so if you have a hat and any sunblock, that's a good idea. And a change of clothing, because it's likely we'll be going to a beach where we can have a dip in the sea, so have a change of clothing and a towel with you if you'd like to do that. And yeah, that's all. The rest we will take care. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow morning. And we'd also like to chant, dedicate the Mahamrityunjaya mantra to one of our TTC students' grandfather, Ishan's grandfather, who passed away today, hopefully peacefully. For his safe passage, and for all the beings in the universe, may they find peace and harmony. So we'll sing the final prayers on page 16. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivadanam Urvarukam bandhanat mrityum mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivadanam. Urvarukam bandhanat mrityum mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivadanam. Urvarukam bandhanat mrityum mukshiyamamritat. Om Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayam. Sarve bhadrani pasyantu ma kashid dukhabha bhavet. Asato ma satkamaya. Tamaso ma chotirkamaya. Mrityo ma mritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Universal prayer. O adorable Lord, mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptation and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Om Bolo Sadguru Sivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Swami Vishnudevananda Maharaj Ki Jai. And Annette Ki's birthday Jai.
Jai.
We'll stand for Aarti, page 17.